Good morning, Wildcats, and happy Monday morning to each of you. Hope you had a wonderful, relaxing weekend, and we're ready for another week of hybrid learning. Now, to start off our announcements today, Miss Brummel is going to give us some more information on how we can check out books from the library.
Hey Weaver students, this is Mrs. Brummel, and I am going to show you folks that are in person now at our school how to check out books from the library. Hopefully soon I can have you come in, but for now I'm going to show you the Google form and make it easy for you to check out books. So when you open your Chromebook, the Weaver Middle School homepage should pop up, and you're going to go to the top link that reads Library. When this page comes up, if you scroll down a little bit, you have a few icons here. And because you are in person, you will need to click Book List in Person. This is where you fill out the books that you want. What I need is your first and last name. I need your student ID, your in-person teacher. That is where the books will be delivered to. And here's where you will fill out the book, the title, author, and call number. There are 6 options. Now, we're only going to allow you 3 books at a time. The reason I have more than 3 is in case that your first choice or your second choice is not available, we can go from there. So the max is 3, but there's extra in case your other choices aren't available. So how do you find a book you want? Well, I'm going to go back to this page, and in the center, it says Destiny Book Search. Okay, you will click Weaver Middle School, and here's where you will search by keyword, title, author, subject, series. I'm just going to put a keyword in, sports. And here, tons of books that are listed here. And when you click on a book, let me just click on that. Again, this is the title. I need the title, the author, and the call number. This has to be filled out because it's going to make it easy for myself or Mrs. Hargrove to find the book on the shelf. So again, title, author, call number. Now, also, if you come over here and where it says explore, if you find a hyperlink, if you click that, you get a little bit more information. We'll click on Women in Sports Media. So again, we have our title, author, call numbers. That information will be put onto the Google form. Also, make sure that the copy is available. You can find a book that sounds really interesting, but if it's checked out, it's not going to help us any, or it's not going to help you. So make sure it reads copies available, 1 of 1 or 2 of 2. If you see a 0 here, mostly it's checked out, so you'll have to make another choice. And again, you can find a hyperlink and that'll take you to more books, or I will go back here. Check out new arrivals. We're getting new books every month, and I always put the titles here. That could be something that interests you. I have books listed by genres. If you want to click graphic novels, you can look at some of the graphic novels we have. You can even go to my book list. These are books that most of these are in the library. There's a few that aren't, but if any of these interest you, you can check them out. So that is how you will fill out a book order and to get the books you want. So again, hopefully this is just temporary and I can get you into this library as soon as possible. If you have any questions, ask your teachers. They'll ask me. Send me an email, and we will get your question answered. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Brummel. So if you would like to check out a book, make sure to go to the Weaver homepage, and you see it looks like right here. And then just make sure to click on the library link, and then make sure to follow the steps outlined by Miss Brummel. Again, thank you, Miss Brummel, for getting us prepared to get some books checked out while we're on campus. Now, for Reading Plus, we do have some individuals to celebrate today, as well as our competitions. First, we want to say a big congratulations to Emily Lee. She was awarded 1,000 merits because she completed all Reading Plus levels. So big congratulations to Emily for completing that. We also want to recognize Evelyn Delgado Abarca, who has mastered 2,400 words. So she was awarded with 500 merits. Congratulations, Evelyn and Emily. Now, for our class competition for last week, it looks like Miss Mason's class has jumped to the top with 6.5. Mr. Mooneyham's class is right behind her, shaking up the ranks with 4.9 lessons completed, followed by Miss Contreras, Mr. De Los Reyes, and Miss Banda. Now, for the year, we still have Miss Contreras on top with 84.2 lessons completed for the year. And most lessons completed at 80% or higher. All these students were awarded 50 merits. Big congratulations to the three on top, Emily, Luis, and Jadica, for having more than 10 or more lessons completed at 80% or higher. And then congratulations to everyone else on this list for completing those lessons. Great job, and keep up the great work, Wildcats, on Reading Plus. It really does help pay off and really helps that reading level. So continue working hard on your Reading Plus. Remember, we are Weaver Wildcats and we live the Weaver way, so let's continue to work responsibly, have that excellent behavior and attitude of achievement that we can do it. We're valuing everyone and exhibiting respect, which you guys have really shown with some of your answers to the question of the day, and we are ready to learn. We're also continuing to do our part to help stop the spread of the coronavirus, so make sure that we continue to do the 5 and washing our hands frequently. We're practicing that good respiratory hygiene. We're avoid touching our eyes, nose, and mouth. We're maintaining social distance when we are out. Make sure that we are keeping 6 feet between us and others outside of our household. And then make sure you're wearing your face covering. If you're feeling sick, stay home. Take that time to get better. Then just some reminders for distance learning. At this time, make sure you are checking your school Gmail account every day. You're checking into your Google Classroom and completing your assignments that your teachers have posted for you. You're checking into your daily class meetings, which we saw last week has switched to the afternoon. And then we're watching the daily announcements for any changes and important information and answering that question of the day to build community with one another. And then we're all still taking those frequent brain breaks to get up, move around, so we get that blood flowing back through our body. And then just some reminders for distance learning. And remember, these were created by students. Just let's make sure that we continue to remain positive. We're waking up early. The big one, though, is removing those distractions from your work area. Our quote of the day, and you'll see why in just a little bit, your name is the most important thing you own. Don't ever do anything to disgrace or cheapen it. So that's our quote of the day. And it's because it is Fun Facts About Names Day. So our question of the day is, do you have any fun facts or stories about how you were named? If you do, tell us about it for the question of the day. Again, remember the question of the day, either click on the link at the bottom of this video or click at the link that's in your email. And today is Monday, so 6th grade today, if you are in person, we will see you in just a little bit today. Or if you're distance learning, make sure that you continue to check in with your distance learning teacher at your distance learning time. Then after the morning, we'll have lunch. Then we go into homeroom today. And then 3rd period, 5th period, and 8th period, the times are listed there for you. In the 7th and 8th grade today, in the afternoons, we will be going from periods 1, 3, 6, and 8. And again, that's in the 7th grade today and in the 8th grade for the afternoon. All right, Wildcats, let's get ready for Mario Day. So this Wednesday, Wildcat Wednesday, will be Mario Day. And so on Mario Day, wear your favorite video game attire, apparel, shirts, anything that you like, or dress as your favorite video game character. For those of you guys in person, please feel free to still participate in Wildcat Wednesday, even more important, so that we can have a little fun and build community while we're on campus. And then my distance learning students still continue to get those pictures taken and then email them to me as well and earn those merits. All right, and from Friday, our question of the day is, if you could have one song play every time you entered a room, what would it be and why? Again, it was school appropriate. A lot of students say that their songs weren't appropriate, so they didn't answer. But thank you for that. That means that you had that filter on, so I really appreciate that. But some of our answers are here. This was just a sample of some of those that were chosen by our students. So if you'd like to get closer and more in depth, go ahead and press pause. as we continue with our announcements. All right, Wildcats, that's where we're at for today. I hope you each have a wonderful Monday. And remember, Wildcats, each one of you is great. Just allow yourselves to be. Have a great day.